They're defining our lives, the electronic devices of the digital age. They fit in our pockets, they transform our living rooms into movie theaters, and they put us in touch with the rest of the world as never before. But they have an ecological downside. In this edition of Eco Solutions, we'll look at some outside-the-box innovations aimed at making these gadgets less harmful to the environment. We'll see how familiar, natural products can provide the energy to power our high-tech lifestyles. We'll see how computer hacking skills might be used to trick our cars into getting amazing gas mileage. And how to clean up the environment by using Mother Nature's forces. From Hong Kong, here's Christy Lou-Stout.
Hello and welcome to Eco Solutions. I'm Christy Lou-Stout. Now, much of what makes our lifestyle modern is our gadgets. From our cell phones to our Blackberries, many of us simply can't imagine what life would be like without these things. But they're also having another impact on our planet. They often contain harmful chemicals and they eat up a lot of energy, thus enlarging our ecological footprint. But could technology hold the key to reversing all this? Well, that is what we'll be exploring on this month's show. For our first story, Untitled shows us the growing trend in eco-electronics.
Each year, electronics retailers tempt consumers with the newest arsenal of state-of-the-art models. Faster, bigger, brighter electronics to enhance the modern lifestyle. But bigger TV screens and computer monitors, kept on all the time, use a lot of power, and disposing of them when you're done is increasingly problematic. At the Sony laboratories on the outskirts of Tokyo, engineers at the New Materials Lab have been given the difficult task of making electronics more environmentally friendly. And to do so, they've gone back to the basics.
This is the type of sugar human beings consume. The human breaks down the sugar using enzymes to convert it to energy.
This is Sony's bio battery. It's powered by Mother Nature's most simple of fuels, sugar. Sugar is mixed with enzymes to produce energy, similar to the way it works in the human body. It's enough to power this MP3 player.
Conventional batteries use lots of various minerals and fossil fuels in its production. This bio battery uses recyclable materials such as sugar and enzymes. Therefore, this battery has less of a burden on the environment.
With today's focus on the environment, green products are moving quickly from the drawing board to store shelves. The casing for this Walkman is made from corn and is among several products Sony has made of vegetable plastic. To cut down on energy consumption, new products like this bendable organic LED screen have come to light. Its predecessor has just been released in Japan. It consumes only 45 watts of energy, equivalent to your average light bulb. With more eco-friendly products in the works, Sony hopes these will pave a greener way for tomorrow's electronics. Eunice Yoon, CNN, Hong Kong.
Some of the new green gadgets out there are trying to break into the mainstream by offering consumers an off-the-grid alternative. Now here's one. It doesn't need batteries, it doesn't even need to be plugged in. It's called the Media Street eMotion Solar Player. It looks like a clunky media player from the 1990s, but it can power itself thanks to built-in solar panels. Simply stick it in the sun, and once the charging is underway, the indicator light turns on. After 12 hours, the battery is fully charged and can support up to 9 hours of music playback. The eMotion Solar supports music, video, text, and photo files. It also stores old-school Nintendo games like Super Mario Bros. Frankly, I wouldn't recommend it as a media player, but the killer feature is this. You could use the add-on jack to charge your other gadgets, like your cell phone, which I think is pretty handy. Now, it's not going to dramatically reduce your carbon footprint, but it's a handy device for backpackers or business travelers, especially those who tend to forget their power cords. Our next story is looking at an innovative business which is reducing America's huge carbon footprint.
It's getting harder and harder to sweep our environmental problems under the rug. So why not weave them into the fabric? Here at Mohawk Carpet, they're turning plastic drink bottles into carpet.
This product, by using recycled polyester, gives us the opportunity to really use an alternative to an oil-based product.
Mohawk uses 14,000 plastic drink bottles every minute, about a third of all the recycled bottles in the U.S., to make Everstrand carpet. Mohawk buys the old bottles by the bale. They are broken up, sorted by color, then chipped, cleaned, melted, molded into threads, and spun into yarn.
And this becomes the basis of your carpet. This is what you walk on. It doesn't look or feel anything like a plastic bottle now.
Plastic bottles are a huge environmental problem. The bottles used for water alone consume 47 million gallons of oil and generate 1.5 million tons of waste. But the bottles are high-quality plastic that make great carpet at the same cost.
So we think we're getting the best of both worlds, which is an environmental solution and an economic solution to the issue of the waste issue.
But Americans only recycle about 1 in 4 of the plastic bottles they use. Sadly, our landfills are carpeted with a solution that is going to waste. Miles O'Brien, CNN.
Making what's old new again is a great way to cut down on waste. Up next, one way to clean up our water that takes its cues straight from Mother Nature. And later, the surprising potential of pond scum. Could algae be the best eco-fuel for the future?